KikiKolour. So today I'm going to be doing some fan art for the video game Bendy and the Ink Machine. If you don't know what that is, it's like a horror puzzle action video game. And so I'm going to be drawing Ink Bendy, and so I'm going to be drawing him and like I guess normal Bendy, but like because you know there's different versions of Bendy. And so let's get started. So we're getting onto the sketch, and I decided to draw him in his when he's wearing his suit, which is in the Bendy Royale fake trailer. I was so disappointed. So a while back they had this April Fool's Jojo Studios, which is the YouTube channel that has does the game Bendy. They did this trailer about Bendy Royale, which was like a game where it's like a free-for-all battle with all of the Bendy characters, and they had Ink Bendy in his suit, and it ended up being an April Fool's prank, so it's not a real game, but I just thought he looked really cool in his suit, so I really wanted to draw that because I wasn't going to draw Ink Bendy originally, since like him just, without his anything, when he's just like his inky body, it looks kind of weird, and it doesn't look kind of human. I just didn't really want to draw that because it looked, I don't know, he had like one leg that was like really wide and one that looked thin. I don't know, it just looked kind of strange. So I wasn't going to draw it, but when I saw it in the suit, it looked more kind of humanoid. So I thought I would draw it, and so now I'm just colouring in him now, and as you can see on the right is him in his 3D form without clothes. Like I said, he looked really weird, so I wasn't going to draw it, but he looked a lot more human in his suit, so that's why I decided to draw him when I saw it in the suit. And so now I'm just shading in like the ink on the top of his head. So all the characters in the game itself, Bendy and the Ink Machine, don't have a lot of colour. They're pretty much like, white, yellow, grey and black. It's pretty kind of monochromatic, but yeah, there's just not a lot of colour to it, but which, I mean, it's not that exciting, but it was quite fun to try like that kind of a different look, and I actually really grew to the look of like just the yellow and black and grey. And so he has obviously like his whole body's like a dark charcoal, but then I did his suit a lighter grey, obviously, because you want it to kind of contrast. And so I'm just colouring that in now, doing all this really in-depth shading, which was super fun to draw. So I'm just adding little ink bits, but you know, little ink splotches, or at least I was anyway, on his tie, if you can tell. And I add a few ink splotches later on his jacket, because obviously, you know, in Bendy and the Ink Machine, it's all about ink, so they have ink everywhere. So he's got ink on the bottom of his pants, ink on his head, ink, well, his whole body's ink, but he's also got like ink on his tie and his suit and things like that, just to really show that it is very, I don't know, inky. And now I'm just colouring in normal Bendy. So in the game, that's what Bendy looks like, but in the game you never actually see normal Bendy in real life. It's just him, like cutouts of him, but I just always kind of like to put him in because the cutouts of him kind of show up a lot, especially in chapter 1 where they try and jump scare you, all the cutouts, and you just see them in like every single chapter of the game. So I like to kind of put Bendy in there in my fan art. I just think it, you know, makes it really feel like Bendy and the Ink Machine, so yeah. So I wanted to obviously do a background, so as you can see it's just like a big kind of yellow ink splotch kind of look, or paint splotch. So they had something similar in the original Bendy Royale official artwork of Ink Bendy in the suit, but it's obviously a bit different, the shape's a bit different, but I just wanted to add a background and think it really finishes off the artwork. So here is the final product. This was such a fun artwork to draw. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching my Ink Bendy fan art from the video game Bendy and the Ink Machine. Please like this video, subscribe, comment down below, and don't forget to hit that notification bell if you want more content like this. Ta-ta!